Picture this, an empire at its peak. Wealth, sophistication, architectural splendor. The capital pulses with energy. Philosophers argue beneath marble columns. Artists craft masterpieces, and imported wines flow through candlelit salons. It's the pinnacle of civilization. But if you look closer, there's a quiet, growing emptiness. The intellectuals are debating legacy and justice, but their homes are eerily silent. Because here's the hidden truth. They're not having children. And it's not a glitch, it's a pattern. A pattern that's haunted empires for over 2,000 years. From ancient Rome to Renaissance Florence to modern-day Seoul. It always starts the same way, and it always ends the same way. Civilizations don't begin in splendor. They start in the dirt with the rugged patriarch. The man who owns land, leads his clan, defends his borders, and raises as many children as nature allows. These early elites are not sipping wine or writing essays. They're forging tools, leading war bands, expanding territory. Masculinity is measured by command, by productivity, and by paternity. In this world, more sons means more power. More daughters means more alliances. Children are not a cost, they are the strategy. Think Roman centurions who returned home to farms, Chinese clan elders, or Germanic warlords. They were builders, and their families were dynasties in motion. Then the cities rise. Urbanization brings wealth, bureaucracy, and the shift from muscle to mind. Suddenly, power no longer comes from strength. It comes from literacy, refinement, and institutional access. The new elite doesn't farm. He files, he writes, he networks. He lives in an apartment, not an estate. And now, reproduction becomes complicated. Children are still wanted, but only in curated quantities. Each one must be brilliant, well-dressed, perfectly educated. The mindset shifts. Kids aren't heirs. They're projects. Fertility drops. On purpose. The elite doesn't accidentally stop reproducing. They design around it. Fewer kids, more prestige. One perfect child is better than 5 ordinary ones. They tell themselves, my ideas will live on, or overpopulation is a threat anyway. Slowly, books replace babies. Art replaces heirs. The city glows with brilliance, but dims with each passing generation. And eventually, the lineages fade. But outside the city walls, life goes on. Rural families, mocked for being backward or provincial, are still growing, still marrying, still having children. And while the elite designs for prestige, the countryside builds for survival. Those sons and daughters migrate inward, to the cities, the institutions, the halls of power. And they replace the old elite, not through conquest, but through biology. The family that built cathedrals disappears. The family that raised goats ends up running the treasury. And then, predictably, the cycle restarts. The new urban class gets comfortable. They stop reproducing. They prioritize lifestyle over legacy. And the system resets, again and again. Why does it keep happening? Because the city offers a seductive illusion. That legacy can be abstract, that children are optional, that meaning can come from status, culture, or achievement. But civilization can't escape biology. Not forever. Numbers matter. Families matter. Once the elite stops building real futures through actual people, they build illusions instead. And illusions don't last. Civilizations don't fall when the barbarians invade. They fall when the nursery goes quiet, when no one's left to inherit the city they built. If you want to predict the future of a society, don't look at its economy. Look at its birth rate. The collapse loop isn't just history, it's strategy. And yes, it's happening again, right now. If this changed how you think about civilizations and their life cycles, like, share, and subscribe, because the fate of an empire isn't written in marble, it's written in the maternity ward.